Jumping. Yeah, that shit jumping like, yeah, that shit jumping. I'm on my way to the something. Yeah, that shit jumping. Yeah, it's jumping like, jumping. This shit jumping.
Yeah, hell yeah. We back. Right back one more again. Yes. Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Be Real Entertainment presents Sports Fit. And I got my co-host, Slick Vic. And it's me, your boy, your player partner. Your partner that's a real player out here in these goddamn streets. OG Good Game. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. Certified player. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you from the Hall of Game, where we're giving you 360 degrees of game. For those that don't understand, it's game all way round.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hey, I appreciate you for pressing play and tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a minute, but you know, hey, it was the holidays and man, you know what I mean? My team wasn't really, you know what I mean, wasn't on nothing. So, you know what I mean? We come back, you know. But now it's the beginning of the year. Hey, I ain't gonna wish y'all a happy new year, but what I will wish y'all a better new year. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what your year was like last year, may this year be a better new year to
Amen.
all the Sports Fit fans.
Amen.
Hey. So yeah, we back. And the show that we gonna do today is called 100 Proof or Dumpster Juice. And it's going just like that. It's either y'all 100 Proof or y'all Dumpster Juice. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Yeah. So, go ahead and start it off, Vic.
All right, well, we like to start things in the East Coast, so we're going to go ahead and travel across the pond here. And we're going to start off with the
pond. Where you at? The pond?
The pond. I guess the pond's, Europe or something?
Yeah.
We're going to travel to the East Coast.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with the Milwaukee Bucks. I ask you, are the Milwaukee Bucks 100 Proof or are they Dumpster Juice?
Oh, let me see what the... Oh,
they sitting pretty low in the standings.
15 and 20.
They lost Giannis for a little bit. He came back. Now, he's trade rumors ever present with the team.
Right. I would have to say that the Milwaukee Bucks is dumpster juice. Even with Giannis, one of the best players in the game right now, still. But he can't do it all by himself. And, Miles Turner he ain't enough to move the needle for me. Although he's a good player, shit, I'd like to have him on the Warriors, but we ain't talking about that right now. That just ain't enough to help him, He probably it's time to get up out of Milwaukee, but what you think? 100 Proof or Dumpster Juice? I say juice.
Yeah, I say dumpster juice. They got some nice pieces. Kevin Porter Jr. has been a real bright spot for him. Kuz has been inconsistent. Miles Turner, he's doing what he can. But he was never going to be a difference maker.
Right.
But Dame Lillard wasn't going to play anyway. So,
they got rid of Dame.
Well, but that's why they got rid of Dame.
Yeah, because
they got rid of Dame because he tore his ACL or his Achilles, and he wouldn't be no use for him anyway this year. So they tried to do what they could.
Okay.
But yeah, in the end, I have to agree. Dumpster juice.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go to somebody else.
Let's go down to South Beach. The Miami Heat. They are the 100 Proof or are they Dumpster Juice? You said they're 8th currently in the East.
They're currently 8th in the East right now. Miami is Dumpster Juice.
Agreed.
They juice.
Agreed.
Dumpster Juice for the Heat.
Yeah, got a nice couple pieces. Got Bam. got Hero, but that's pretty much all they got.
Man, them ain't nice. Man, them, for real, Hero is a bench player.
Okay.
And Bam is...
He's not a nice player?
Okay. He ain't no all-star or nothing like that. But yeah, Bam, even in the East, he ain't an all-star for real.
I mean, they got some nice bigs in the East, though.
I don't think they got no pieces. You know, without Jimmy, they ain't got no pieces.
Okay.
Juice, dumpster juice.
Dumpster juice. All right.
Mm.
All right. Well, let's stay down in Florida. Let's look at the Orlando Magic.
Now, the Magic,
they didn't have quite the start that you expected them to have with the addition of Desmond Bane.
They did. They jumped out. They jumped out real quick early. They jumped out real quick early. Then they kind of dropped a little bit.
Kind of floundered.
Yeah. I agree with you a little bit because I know that was your team at one time. You know, you was rocking with the Magics.
Yeah. The Magics.
Yeah, the Magics. You was rocking with them, man. They dumpster juice. Now, when we say dumpster juice, is we saying like, okay, like the top 5 teams would make them 100 proof. You know, the top 5. I would normally say the top 4.
Right.
But I say the 5 because it's early in the season.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, you can
a little fluctuation.
You can move up from that. So I would say that. And they currently 2 spots out of the 5th position. I do want to say that they 100 proof, but from right now, I gotta say dumpster juice.
I would define,
although I do like Banchero and Bane.
Yeah.
You know, and them Franz Wagner's, the Wagners.
Yeah. Jalen Suggs, yeah.
And Suggs, yeah. They growing on me a little bit.
For me, I would just define 100 proof, not necessarily based off the rankings or where I see them ending up, but I mean, you know, because injuries and stuff, you will have that kind of can play a part, but just a team that you can envision making a run. Can they make a run?
All teams can make a run, but where are you gonna end up when the smoke is cleared?
I'm talking about contending though. Like I'm talking at least
5th seed.
Yeah, 2nd round. At least making it to the 2nd round.
Oh, so you're talking about even further than that?
Yeah, I'm talking at least 2nd round. Yeah, I'm saying somebody who can potentially have a shot at a title this year. Can they be in that conversation? And right now for the Orlando Magic, I have to say no. I seen them looking a lot. I thought they look a lot better than this at the start of the season. I figured Bane would
boost them.
Yeah, would be a real piece, a drastic improvement over the team that they had last year. And right now, it just hasn't showed the gains that I thought expected it to. So, I mean, can they improve better during the year? Yeah, but I don't think I see them making that run or having a run in them to where they look like one of the top 4 or 5 best teams in the league, you know, come playoff time. So I'm saying dumpster juice.
Okay, so they juice. All right. Where you going now? Where, Cleveland?
Yeah, we just go to your favorite team from last year. Is it still your favorite team?
I still in the East.
In the East, is it still your favorite team?
I still like, yeah. I fucks with them Cavs. Yeah.
I wouldn't call them the Cavs. I call them, they probably a little further above the leg, you know, above the thigh. Well, I don't know if calves would be what I'd call them, but
the Cavs.
Yeah,
the Cavs.
But right now they're 6. They're 6 in the 6th spot.
Can they make it to that fifth spot, most certainly they can. Most certainly they can.
I mean, they're tied. They're tied. As far as games back, they're behind on percentage points just because games played.
Okay, so they already at that fifth spot.
Yeah, they're tied. They're tied.
Okay.
They got more losses, but they've played more games.
So yeah, I would say that they 100 proof.
Okay.
I say that they 100 proof. Yeah, I like Cleveland in the East.
Okay. I would say they're dumpster juice. I say they got exposed. I say they got exposed last year.
Ooh. But last year and this year 2 different years.
And that's why they dumpster juice. They got exposed. They were supposed to be that team last year, and the Indiana Pacers exposed them.
So you think they missed their window?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
oh yeah.
They missed their window.
Assuming they actually had a window.
Man, they had a window. They was the top team in the East last year. That was the window. That's right there. You supposed to slide on. You get the weakest teams in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? At least the first round,
right.
Maybe the second round, and the second round too.
Mm-hmm.
And you were supposed to and straight on in there.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't.
I can think of some other Cleveland teams that would have had the number one record in the East and still lost too. But
Yeah, well, that was a different team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you
same old Cavs.
So what you think about them?
Oh, I just think they're
juice.
Yeah, they're dumpster juice, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not even as good as they were last year. Donovan Mitchell hasn't shown the athletic prowess that he's had in the past.
You know what I think? I think the two big men, Mobley and Allen, ain't really, giving production like they need from the front court.
What do you think that you think they're trying to? Are they trying to keep fuel in the tank for the playoffs, or what do you think's going on? Are they trying to save themselves, or are they just?
You can't. I mean, in this league, in today's NBA, you can't do that. You can't really be trying to save yourself because you mess around and save yourself, and then next thing you know, you in the play-in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
in the play-in.
But I mean, they were that team last year that went full steam ahead all year, and then when they got to the playoffs, they ain't had a health.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say they lost to the Pacers because of health, but I mean, Garland did miss a couple games, and he is,
a key piece.
A key piece of their team, and I don't know if Mobley or Jarrett were hampered in any way, but I don't know. But see, they're dumpster juice. I don't want to make excuses for them. If we got to sit here and come up with hypothetical storylines, they not 100 proof.
Okay. Next one is Philly.
The Philadelphia 76ers.
For me, dumpster juice.
Dumpster juice, huh?
Dumpster juice. Although I do like Tyrese Maxey, and I love that boy, that rookie that they got, Edgecombe.
VJ Edgecombe?
Yeah, man. Oh man, that boy good, man. He gonna be that work in the league.
Yeah, he's definitely got a bright future ahead of him. I kind of started liking that backcourt to the Steve Francis Mobley backcourt from the Houston days back in the day. Yep. And I think it's a pretty good pairing, but this is kind of a hodgepodge team with you got the old and the new. You got the old and the new mixed together with Maxey and Edgecombe, but you got the old when Embiid and George.
Embiid can't. Neither one of them guys can stay on the court.
Embiid can't even jump. He ain't even jumping anymore, man. Like, it's crazy.
And Paul George is a non-factor.
I wouldn't call him a non-factor, but
this is not the Indiana Paul George.
It is not.
This is not the OKC Paul George.
It is not.
Oh, man,
it ain't even the LA Clippers Paul George.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. I mean, he just ain't a factor for real. Like I almost forgot about him.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So
For me, they dumpster juice.
yeah, I agree. Dumpster juice. All right, moving right along.
The next team was that Toronto Raptor team. Started off hot at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
They was on fire.
Yeah, I think
Smacking
they were,
everybody.
I think they were the number 2 team in the East at one time.
Yeah.
They haven't really fallen from grace. They're still in the top 4. They're number 4 as we speak right now.
You think they can hold that spot?
It's tough, man. I mean, they're only a half game up on Philly and Cleveland, and they're 1 game up on Orlando and Miami. So actually, they're a single game from being in the 9th spot.
That's a hell of a fall to go from 4 to 9.
Well, I guess they go to 8, but they can go from 4 to 8. Yeah, they can go from 4 to 8. 1 game, they can go from 4 to 8. So, where they shake out is beyond me, man. I don't.
You think those Drakes got a chance at doing anything? You said to the second round.
Oh, losing.
Nah, you said going to the second round.
Not them. Yeah.
Okay. So
nah, they juice.
They dumpster juice.
They dumpster juice. Yeah, they dumpster juice.
Man, I like Brandon Ingram on that team, man. I would.
I just realized I've only got 3 teams left. It's got to be 4 teams making it to the second round, but this is just my confidence in these teams.
Okay.
Looking at the field, if I had to bet on a horse, call me a glutton for punishment. I have to say Orlando, but they're currently in a 7. But like I said, they're a game back from the 4 seed. So
okay.
But yeah, I don't believe in Toronto. I don't believe in their pedigree. I don't believe in their roster. It feels like smoke and mirrors to me. It really does.
Okay. I'm gonna say
100 proof or dumpster
I'm gonna
juice?
say dumpster juice.
Dumpster juice.
I'm gonna say dumpster juice too, because in order for Cleveland to really get up in there and in that 4th spot, they're gonna have to overtake Philly and Toronto, and I do see those 2 teams faltering at some time during the season.
Okay. Yeah, we're about halfway. We're approaching that halfway mark. Actually, the Philadelphia 76ers, they've played 42 games. No, they played 32 games.
14.
32 games. Yeah. So we're just past a quarter point, something like that.
We're almost there.
A third of the way through the season. Yeah, about a third of the way through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I see them as being juice, dumpster juice. The Boston Celtics. Without their main man.
Yeah.
Without their main man.
Mm-hmm. Who would have saw this coming? I didn't see this coming.
You think they can climb or they gonna decline in the standings?
I think neither. I think they're gonna hold.
You think they're gonna stay at the third?
I think they're gonna hold. Yeah, I think they're just gonna hold. I don't see them. I don't see them really pushing the Pistons or the Knicks. Not in any real way. Right now they're separated about a game and a half, but the Knicks have their full complement of players, and so do the Pistons. So I don't see them. I don't see them caring until they get to the play. I think they're gonna hold the fort down, and I think they're gonna try to get Jason Tatum back.
Yeah, you did say something
at the end of the year. I think they're gonna try to. Yeah, I think they're gonna try to get Jason Tatum back. At the end of the year, maybe give them 3-4 weeks to try to
work yourself back in shape.
Get in playing form, so he can be in some kind of shape for the playoffs. And I think that's what they're going to do, because Jason Tatum, he said early on, maybe in November, that he planned on coming back during the season, and he was going about his training like he would be coming back during the year. And the Celtics didn't, they didn't have anything to say about any of that. But Jason Tatum felt like he was real far along in his rehabilitation, and he felt like he'd be able to play sometime during the season. So, obviously, after the All-Star break, would be the earliest he could come back. Would probably be in your late February timeline. But I wouldn't expect to see Jason Tatum to maybe middle March or something like that. And I think they just try to hold pat. And, if they got to play the Knicks in the second round, that'll put them right in the same spot they were last year. Except this time the Knicks will have home court advantage. But I think the Celtics take that.
Okay. Me, myself, I think they need to...
100 proof. I think they're 100 proof.
100 proof, okay. Me, myself, I would think that I wouldn't... Not to bring him back this year. Let him heal all the way up. Because,
Right.
I mean, he is the franchise player. And you don't want to risk your franchise player for a season. And he got so many seasons ahead of him.
But what are they playing for? What is
Still,
the reason you play the game, man?
You play to win, but you don't sacrifice your... I wanted to say your queen, but if it was in chess.
Okay, right.
If we was talking about in chess, you don't sacrifice your queen. You know what I'm saying? You keep your queen on the board. You know what I'm saying? And keeping and what I mean is, I ain't saying nothing funny or nothing crazy about, Jason Tatum, but what I'm saying is you keep him off the floor.
He just means
until he can till he can be 100%, and then you can proceed with your game. You know what I'm saying? Because he got many more years to play.
Yes.
So I mean, I just wouldn't sacrifice him for 1 year. Just to win 1 year, and then he end up tearing something or hurting something even worse.
But not to say that the Celtics can't compete.
Because you see they can with their record.
But I'm saying, this is last year was OKC, and this year OKC is still the dominant team of the league right now. But you also
they got to play the Spurs.
Yeah, you also got this. You also got the 7-6 motherfucker looming. And once he get a hold of it, he might not let it go for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think if you got a chance to win one, you probably better try to get it done. Because I don't know how the Celtics game gonna hold up if they have to see the Spurs in the finals down the road in the future in future seasons. I don't see that playing out too well. I mean, I know all they do is like to shoot threes anyway, but that's all they're gonna be able to do.
Well, New York snatched the patch out their ass.
Well, but New York got guys who want to get to the cup, and they put pressure on the defense. That ain't really what I think the Celtics do. I don't think they really. I think their game, like in boxing, styles make fights, and I just don't think their style. I don't think their style is one that's going to be a winning formula against what San Antonio would be with when they got these guys on the perimeter that's going to hound you with Castle, and with Wemby back there at the anchor in the rim. I just don't see it. I feel like the Knicks are just they just match up better. Even though on paper it don't really sound all that impressive, but you got Cat to pull Wemby away from the rim, and kind of keep them on the perimeter and where their guys can drive lane can get into the lane more. And I just don't think this Celtics team will give the Spurs that same problem. But I don't know. But I can see it from both perspectives. I can see it from, yes, you don't want to jeopardize Jason Tatum's career. He's got probably another decade of career ahead of him. You know, assuming he can get right and stay right.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's already got a championship, so it's not like he's Karl Malone.
Yeah, he got a single.
Yeah,
He got a single.
but you do play to win, and but I'm
if you
sure
was the GM, you would have him ramping him up, get him out there.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
Knowing that could be your job.
I wouldn't hold him back.
Knowing that could cost you your job.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold him back. Well, I mean, if you're a sports GM, you're on the clock anyway.
Yeah, you're in the hot seat.
Yeah, as soon as the team goes down, it's a wrap anyway. So.
One injury from losing your job.
Exactly.
Okay, I would say Boston is. I don't think that they're gonna stay in that third spot. I think they might go down to that fifth spot, but I would say that they're 100 proof.
Okay.
By the way they playing with Brown, they 100 proof. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them 100 proof.
Agreed. All right. There's New York Knickerbockers we were just speaking about. 100 proof or dumpster juice?
The number 2 team in the East. With your boy Jalen Brunson Burner.
The Brunson Burner.
I'm saying they 100 proof, man. They 100 proof. They won the cup, which don't mean nothing, but
right.
They showed that they can dominate a team such as the Spurs, an up and coming team. Well, I ain't gonna say dominate them, but they can get a victory.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that victory in good fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they beat the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say they are 100 proof.
Okay. I agree. Spurs got them back last week, or maybe it was this week. They just beat them. So they're 1-1 against each other.
Yeah, but that one don't count. I mean, it didn't count as much as the first one counted.
I mean, well, this one actually counts in the standings, though.
True that, but they didn't get that. What was that? Half a meal.
Half a meal, yeah.
They didn't get the half a meal. They asked the players which one counted the most. Man, I got that half a meal, boy. Listen, that half a milli.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can say that, but those two teams are real close in the standings, and that the one that counts in the standings could determine home court advantage if they meet in the finals.
Okay.
So, you know.
Yeah, but I'd rather have that half
$500,000.
that half a million.
I'm sure that finals bonus is a little better than that.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody gonna get it. Everybody gonna get the finals bonus. It's gonna be the same, whether you win or lose. Okay. You know, but that half a million is there.
Mm-hmm,
yes, sir.
But home court advantage might determine who win the series.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, I think it's an easy 100 proof. I mean, I would say they're probably the favorite to make it to the NBA Finals this year out of the Eastern Conference. If you just were asking Las Vegas, I think the Knicks would probably be the favorite right now
in the Eastern Conference.
Okay,
I could go with that, but we got the number 1 team in the East.
Detroit basketball.
And Cade Cunninghams.
Mm-hmm.
And he got that boy, who was that, Durden?
Oh, Jalen Duren? Yeah, Jalen Duren.
And they got that other boy that he the bully, he the NBA bully.
You talking about Isaiah Stewart?
Yeah,
he's coming off the bench though. Yeah, I mean
that's all right.
He's still a good player though.
That's all right.
Beef Stew, yeah, we got Beef Stew, and then we also got Asar Thompson.
Oh yeah, you got one of them Thompson boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
it would be hard to for me to bet against them. Like if they was playing the Knicks to go to the finals, I'm gonna rock with the Pistons.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Even without now they did play each other in a series last year, and it was a tough series for the Knicks to win.
Yeah, and I just don't think that they'll be able to pull it off again this year.
You might be right, man. I mean, those are some of the growing pains that happen. Like, like the Thunder 2 years ago, they lost to the Mavericks in the second round of the playoffs, and this year and last year they went all the way. So it usually takes young teams. I mean, and that's actually the Thunder. That's like the shortest amount of time it's taken a team. Yeah, it's taken a team to usually, like the Jordan teams, those Shaq and Kobe teams. It takes multiple years where you bumping your head up against that wall.
Mm-hmm.
Bump your head against that ceiling before you finally break through.
Right.
And so probably their stiffest competition, at least, as it stands right now in a world without Jason Tatum and in a world without a healthy Jason Tatum, the Knicks are probably going to be their stiffest competition, and it probably helps that they've had reps against that team last year, and they shouldn't be afraid of them because they weren't afraid of them last year. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't say it's a coin toss, but it ain't much further. It ain't too far from that though.
Right.
So yeah, I could see the Pistons edging the Knicks out, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
So I got to say they're 100 proof coming out the East.
Yeah, the Detroit Pistons. Detroit basketball is back. 100 proof.
Sir.
100 proof.
Yes, sir. Hey, commercial break me, please. One time for the one time. This is OG Good Game with my boy Slick Vic. And it's a sports bit. So I would like for y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share this video with somebody. Let them know how we getting down. You know what I'm saying? Player shit over here. Yes, sir. Okay.
Where's my theme music? Somebody give me my theme music. Okay, there he is. Hit me.
Jumping. Yeah, that shit jumping like, yeah, that shit jumping. I'm always into something. Yeah, that shit jumping. Yeah, it's jumping like, jumping. This shit jumping.